And so there they are saying that they deserve what's happening to them. And then there's the aftermath. Michelle Malkin and others coming out defending all of this. And in the comments on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com and on the YouTube videos I've seen, I hear people attacking the video that Aaron Dykes and I put together last night where I intro it, and we show tank drivers finding somebody getting wood out of a field for their fireplace to cook food. They say that's looting, so they shoot their car and laugh and then run over it with a tank like it's a monster truck rally, and they're all laughing, and they say that's what you get when you loot. We show footage of them throwing the puppy over the cliff. We show footage of contractors and troops where sitting off the side of a major highway, they're just randomly shooting up minivans and Mercedes, just randomly playing Elvis music, laughing, and killing people like it's target practice. And in came the comments. You're a liar. It's been proven that's a fake puppy. Or, how dare you say that these troops are coming home to be cops? I'm going in next month to be an MP so I can then be a police officer. What we're doing over there is good. You know, comments like this, and they do. They come back and they're our rulers. They run our lives. Within 2 days of that puppy video coming out, now 2 years ago, the Pentagon confirmed that was their Marines and that disciplinary action was being taken. Because, see, it's easy to dehumanize the Hajis, as they're called, the brown people, the Arabs, the Muslims. They're all bad. They deserve to die. Nuke them, turn them into a glass parking lot. But everybody knows that little black and white puppy that the Marines psychopathically joke about killing, then they throw it off a 200-foot cliff and it dies. I mean, there's literally hundreds of these videos. And YouTube tries to slap them all down, but it's all over foreign television. The whole world is seeing this while we're in our little bubble over here. I mean, so many videos. If you just type into a search engine, U.S. troops killing animals. They're killing horses. They're killing dogs. They're killing sheep. They drive by and throw hand grenades at shepherds. And I mean, it's all funny. You got an old shepherd with sheep, you just drive by and throw a hand grenade out, it blows up and kills everybody, and it's funny. And then under the comment section on any of these videos, you got troops going, I love it. This is absolutely wonderful. Kill every one of those stinking people. But the dog video got people upset. The dog people was the dog footage was upsetting to people because humans have been dehumanized. We've seen millions of simulated murders in TV shows and dramas and movies. We've seen hundreds of thousands of tapes over the years of real people dying in car wrecks or being eaten by alligators or getting their head chopped off or being shot. And so we have no empathy for our own species, but we haven't seen a lot of animals being killed. So we humanize the animal. And so there was all this big freak out over the puppy. So Paul Watson and I put together articles with dozens and dozens of videos of troops killing animals and laughing about it. An old dog with mange walks up begging for food to the troops, and they just sit there with a shotgun and blow its back legs off, and it's sitting there wallowing in pain, and they go, look at you, you pathetic, ugly dog. Now you're going to die. And they just walk up and shotgun it in the head, and you hear them going, In fact, call Paul Watson. I want him to find the videos. I'm sure whatever stories we've written, they've taken the videos down, so I'll have to find them. But over and over again, when they're just sitting on top of a roof and cars are driving by and they're shooting them and they'll blow somebody's head off, and then you'll hear them actually with demons entering their body and taking full control. You'll hear, oh, that's the good guys with the heavy metal music playing and see, though, that's the sound of the good guys. That's the sound of the good guys. All this video of of U.S. troops grab these Iraqi kids and they're beating them, and they're beating them, and they're beating them, and they're beating them, and beating them, and beating them. And these troops are on top of this roof going, get him, get him. And then all of a sudden they go, I mean, I can't even make the sound. I'm trying to imitate it, but there's nothing like the real thing. And then this old dog walks up, and they just, I mean, that's who we are. And they're all going to be cops running the FEMA camps, controlling, taking the property, high-fiving, just running everything. Drones attacking the American people, checkpoints, GPSing your door, just taking your daughters, whatever they want. It's their time now. Huge armies of darkness trained for pure evil, marching back into the United States, rotating new cadres of gang members and people into the Middle East and then bringing them back here to rule over the American people. The great bloody lust, the great feast, everything. We're going to come back and play you some of the audio with the excise cuss words out. And we've got audio in the video while it's still up there at Infowars.com where they're laughing about the kids, going, shouldn't bring kids to a war. So,
hey, I need to get the brass to drop ramps. I got a wounded girl. We didn't take the rough to mile.
Oh, it's their fault for bringing their kids to a battle.
That's right.
it's their fault. So the ground troops show up and see it's a bunch of dead civilians and no weapons, and two little girls splattered. And you see the troops grab the children up and start running away with them, and they say, hey, we need medical support here. By the way, the medical support didn't come. They said, nope, you're not taking them to our base. You're not taking them to a U.S. hospital. You take them to the Iraqi police station. You can go to Infowars.com and watch the unedited video. And I see comments on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com and on our YouTube postings. It's the minority, but they're there saying, how dare you talk bad about our troops? This is war. What do you think it is? So I guess then when other governments kill women and children, it's okay. I guess then that there's laws against this, that's bad. I guess the rape rooms at Abu Ghraib are good too, and I guess we're there liberating the Iraqis. I guess we're there to help them, right? You know, they had a 300,000-man army in 2003, and our military says they want to round their army and only killed a small percentage. So how is it over a dead million Iraqis? And why is it so funny? And why do people deny that the puppy throwing is fake when here's CNN, puppy throwing Marine is removed from the Corps? A U.S. Marine videotaped throwing a puppy over a cliff while on patrol in Iraq has been kicked out of the Corps, and a second Marine involved has been disciplined according to statements released by the Marines. This is from 2 years ago, but they have their psyops all over my site saying it wasn't real. They know full well the dog was real and that we don't have any human empathy for our fellow man anymore. Here's the puppy clip.
Cute little puppy, huh?
Oh, so cute little puppy.
I tripped. That's mean. That was mean, Matar.
That's mean. They just want to kill. And when they're back on your streets as cops, I've seen statistics as high as 81% of new police that the government recruits are veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan. Now, many of them aren't psychopathic, deranged, bloodthirsty demons, but many of them are. And that's why we see them shooting people in the back, beating women, tasering pregnant women. It is a culture of waging war. And now law enforcement is paramilitary. What's the military do? They kill people, they break things, they go after enemies. And there's always been atrocities in war. But if you study what our military's become, it's one of the most vicious and abusive and psychopathic. I mean, they paint 666 on their tanks and helicopters. They hang human skulls off of them. I will assure you that our military didn't do that under George Washington. And our military didn't do that in World War II. They're turning into demons, and it's being encouraged, and they're going to be put over us to control our lives. Look, here's the deal. I don't like bashing the military. I have seen countless videos of the troops engaging in cold-blooded murder, abuse of animals. The Army's own report on torture admits that we were shown the mild photos. There are thousands of photos and videos from Abu Ghraib and other camps with them raping children with battery acid. and I can't even tell you more. You have to read the report for yourself. They do satanic rituals, according to mainstream newspapers, to freak out the Muslims. It's not to freak them out. This is what the psychiatrist at Camp X-Ray in Guantanamo Bay like. It has been confirmed for 5 years that they bring in hookers who are menstruating to, in fact, I'm going to just stop there, okay? They put them on PCP, LSD, they dress up in devil outfits, and it is meant to just completely blow these people's minds. And then they break some of them, make them double agents, re-release them, and have them go out and carry out terror attacks.